Hey there, friends. If you're between the ages of 65 and 80 and still doing this, you might be one of the rare gems walking among us. In today's video, we're celebrating you, the movers, the thinkers, the dreamers, and diving into some remarkable habits and abilities that could mean you're not just healthy, but on the path to becoming a vibrant centenarian. We're not talking about anything extreme, just everyday things that show your body, your mind, and your spirit are thriving. And even if you're not doing all of these yet, don't worry. There's always time to start. Small steps, big difference. Let's jump in. Let's talk about something that might seem so simple, yet it tells us a whole lot about your overall health. Being able to get up from the floor without needing anyone's help. Now, you might not think of this as a big deal. After all, we've been getting up and down our whole lives, right? But here's the thing. As we get older, this everyday action becomes a quiet but powerful sign of strength, balance, and independence. Imagine this. You're reaching under the table to pick up a dropped spoon, maybe sitting on the floor with a grandchild, or kneeling to tend to a garden bed. If you can lower yourself to the ground and then stand back up again smoothly and without assistance, that means your body is working in beautiful coordination. It says your muscles are strong, your joints are moving well, and your balance is still sharp. You might be surprised to hear that researchers actually study this movement when looking at longevity. There's even a test called the sit-to-rise test, which measures how easily someone can get up off the floor. Studies have shown that people who can do this with little or no help tend to live longer, healthier lives. It's not just about muscle. It's about flexibility, coordination, and how well all the systems of your body are working together. Take Margaret, for example. She's 72 and does gentle stretches on a yoga mat every morning. Nothing fancy, just a few minutes to breathe and move. But those few minutes keep her hips flexible, her knees strong, and her confidence high. She says that being able to get down and back up again without holding onto a chair or wall makes her feel powerful. And she's right. It is powerful. It's also about safety. One of the biggest risks for seniors is falling. And often, it's not the fall itself, but the inability to get up afterward that causes the real trouble. So, if you're someone who can still get up from the floor, you're not just mobile, you're protected. But let's be gentle here. If this is something you struggle with, please know that you're not alone. It doesn't mean you failed. It just means it might be time to work on it. Maybe that means joining a gentle exercise class, doing some chair yoga, or simply practicing getting up from a low stool at home. Every bit counts. Remember, being able to move freely is about more than muscles. It's about freedom. It means you can take care of yourself, enjoy life's little moments, and stay active in the things you love. So if you're still doing this, celebrate it. And if you're not there yet, let's gently work toward it, because your body is wiser and more capable than you think. There's something truly special about a mind that stays curious. If you're still learning new things between the ages of 65 and 80, you're not just keeping your brain active, you're feeding your spirit. And that kind of spark is rare and beautiful. Learning doesn't mean enrolling in a university or memorizing history books, though you could do that if it brings you joy. It can be as simple as trying a new recipe, picking up a new hobby, learning how to use a new phone, or even watching a documentary that teaches you something you didn't know before. There's a quiet strength in staying open to new experiences, and here's something many people don't realize. The brain never really stops growing. Scientists call this neuroplasticity, which means your brain can keep forming new connections well into your 80s, 90s, and beyond. So when you learn something new, you're not just gaining knowledge. You're literally rewiring your brain to stay healthier, sharper, and more resilient. Let me tell you about George. He's 78, retired from a long career in accounting. A few years ago, he picked up watercolor painting. He'd never painted before in his life, but something about the soft colors and quiet focus appealed to him. Now he paints every morning after breakfast. Not only does it bring him peace, but he's also made new friends in a local painting group. His memory is sharp, his hands are steady, and he says learning to paint has made him feel more alive than ever. This kind of story is more than inspiring. It's instructive. It reminds us that learning isn't just for the young. It's for anyone who wants to keep growing. If you're someone who's taken the leap and tried something new recently, give yourself credit. Whether it's figuring out how to make a video call to chat with your grandkids, learning a new card game, or listening to an audiobook about space or history, these small acts stretch your mind in healthy ways. And if you haven't started yet, it's never too late. Pick something small, something fun. Maybe you've always wanted to learn a few words in another language or grow a new kind of flower in your garden. The goal isn't perfection, it's exploration. Keeping your brain curious helps protect against memory loss, boosts your mood, and even improves your sleep. It gives you something to look forward to. And perhaps most importantly, it reminds you that life still has new things to offer, no matter your age. So go ahead, try something new. Your mind is ready, your heart is open, and the journey ahead is still full of discovery. One of the greatest gifts in life is having people around who care about you, and who you can care for in return. If you have a strong social circle, whether that's family, friends, or a group of people you see regularly, you're doing something incredibly important for your health and well-being. We all know that as we age, sometimes it can feel like the world gets quieter. Children grow up, friends move away, or family members get busy with their own lives. But it's never too late to create or nurture a community. Having meaningful social connections is one of the most reliable predictors of longevity. In fact, studies show that people with strong social networks tend to live longer, healthier lives. Let's take Eleanor, for example. She's 80 years old and has a tight-knit group of friends that she's known for decades. Every Wednesday, they'd meet for a game of bridge, and every Sunday, she and her friends share a meal together, swapping stories and laughter. She says those moments with her friends are what keep her grounded and positive, no matter what else is going on in her life. But social connections are about more than just fun and companionship. They have a powerful impact on your physical health too. When you spend time with others, your body releases a hormone called oxytocin, which helps reduce stress and boosts feelings of happiness. Being social also encourages you to stay more active, whether it's going for a walk with a friend or helping someone with a project. All of this adds up to better mental health, stronger immunity, and a healthier heart. There's also a deeper layer here: the ability to give and receive support. As we age, we may face health challenges or tough times, and having people to lean on makes all the difference. But it's not just about receiving help. It's about feeling needed. Offering support to others, whether it's giving advice, sharing wisdom, or simply offering a listening ear, helps you feel more connected and engaged in the world around you. Now, if you're thinking, I don't have many people around me, know this: it's never too late to build that circle. Start with small steps. Maybe you can reconnect with an old friend or join a local group that interests you. Whether it's a gardening club, a book group, or a fitness class, there are so many ways to meet new people who share your interests. The important thing is to stay open to new connections, because every new relationship has the potential to bring joy and support into your life. Remember, being surrounded by people who lift you up isn't just nice, it's necessary. It's one of the strongest pillars of health, both physically and emotionally. So if you already have your social circle, cherish it. If you're working on building it, be kind to yourself and take one step at a time. You deserve to feel connected, supported, and loved. One of the most important things you can do for your health as you age is keep moving. And I'm not talking about running marathons or lifting heavy weights. I'm talking about just moving in a way that feels good for you. If you have a daily routine that includes some form of movement, you're already doing something extraordinary for your body and your mind. It's easy to think of movement as just exercise, but really, it's about staying active in your daily life. It could be a morning walk around the block, a few stretches before bed, or even dancing to your favorite song while doing chores. The key is that you're making movement a regular part of your day. And trust me, it doesn't take much to feel the benefits. Take Frank, for example. He's 69 and has a simple habit of walking his dog twice a day, rain or shine. It's not a long walk, maybe just 15 minutes each time. But those daily strolls keep his legs strong, his heart healthy, and his mood lifted. Frank says that no matter how busy or tired he feels, getting outside and moving is the best way to clear his head and stay energized. You might be thinking, well, I'm not much of a walker. No worries. Movement doesn't have to be walking. It can be gardening, playing with your grandchildren, or even cleaning the house. Anything that gets your body moving counts. In fact, regular movement, even in small doses, helps keep your joints flexible, your muscles strong, and your heart in good shape. Let's talk about the science behind this. When you move, your body produces endorphins, those feel-good chemicals that help reduce stress and improve your mood. Movement also boosts circulation, which helps your body get more oxygen and nutrients. This makes everything run more smoothly, from digestion to brain function. It's also been shown that regular movement can improve your sleep and lower your risk of chronic conditions like heart disease, diabetes, and arthritis. You don't have to do it all at once either. In fact, breaking up your movement throughout the day is just as effective. Try standing up and stretching every hour, or take a brisk 5-minute walk after every meal. The goal is consistency, not intensity. Even small bursts of movement add up over time and make a big difference. And here's the great thing. Moving daily isn't just good for your body, it's good for your mind too. It can help you feel more alert and focused, reduce feelings of anxiety or depression, and boost your energy levels. Plus, when you make movement part of your routine, it becomes second nature. You don't have to think about it. You just do it. And the benefits are automatic. So, if you already have a movement habit, whether it's a walk, yoga, or something else, give yourself credit. You're taking great care of yourself. And if you're not yet in the habit, it's never too late to start. Start small, find something you enjoy, and build from there. Your body will thank you. And so will your mind. Having a sense of purpose is one of the most powerful things you can do for your health, especially as you age. Purpose gives us a reason to get up in the morning, to keep moving, and to keep engaging with life. It can be something big, like working at a part-time job, or something smaller, like caring for a pet or volunteering. Whatever it is, having a purpose can be a game changer for your mental and physical well-being. Take Linda, for example. She's 76 and has always been passionate about knitting. A few years ago, she decided to use her talent to make blankets for children in need. Now, every week, she spends a few hours knitting while listening to her favorite music or an audiobook. She donates the blankets to a local charity, knowing they will bring comfort to children. Linda says that this project gives her life a deeper meaning. It's not just about knitting. It's about knowing that her hands are creating something that will make a difference in the world. Having that sense of purpose has brought her more joy than she ever expected. Purpose isn't just about what you do for others. It's also about what you do for yourself. Maybe your purpose is to improve your health, learn something new, or pursue a long-held dream. When you have a purpose, you're more likely to make healthy choices, take care of your body, and stay mentally sharp. It gives you the motivation to continue growing, no matter your age. And here's the science behind it. Studies have shown that people who have a sense of purpose tend to live longer and experience fewer health problems. It's thought that having a purpose reduces stress, lowers inflammation, and even boosts your immune system. It helps you feel more connected to the world around you, which in turn improves your mental health and resilience. Sometimes it can be easy to feel like you've lost your purpose when you retire or when life slows down. But the truth is, purpose doesn't have to come from a job or a big achievement. It can come from the small, everyday things that bring meaning to your life. Maybe it's being there for a friend, helping a neighbor, or creating art. Purpose can be about nurturing relationships, exploring new hobbies, or sharing your wisdom with others. If you're feeling like you're not sure what your purpose is right now, don't worry. It's completely normal to go through phases where you're not sure what's next. The key is to stay open to possibilities. Try new things, explore different passions, and see what resonates with you. Sometimes, purpose comes from unexpected places. Remember, having a purpose doesn't mean you have to change the world. It's about having something that makes your heart feel full. So, if you've already found your purpose, cherish it. If you're still searching, take your time. It's never too late to discover what truly lights you up. As we age, life can sometimes throw more challenges our way, whether it's health issues, changes in our routines, or the natural worries that come with growing older. But one of the most important skills we can develop is learning how to manage stress. If you found ways to handle stress in a healthy way, you're not just protecting your mental well-being, you're also safeguarding your physical health. Stress is a natural part of life, but when it becomes chronic, it can take a serious toll on your body. It can affect your immune system, raise your blood pressure, and increase your risk of developing conditions like heart disease and diabetes. That's why finding ways to manage stress is so important, especially as you get older. When you manage stress effectively, you reduce the impact it has on your body and your mind. Let's talk about Tom, who's 70. He says that throughout his life, he's had to deal with a lot of stress, from work pressures to family challenges. But over the years, he's learned a few techniques that help him stay calm in difficult situations. One of his favorites is deep breathing. Every morning, he takes 5 minutes to sit quietly and focus on his breath. Whenever he feels stressed during the day, he takes a few deep breaths to center himself. Tom also listens to calming music in the evenings, which helps him unwind. These simple practices have made a big difference in how he handles stress. If deep breathing sounds like something you might want to try, you're not alone. Studies have shown that deep breathing exercises can lower heart rate and blood pressure, making it easier for your body to relax. Even taking just a few minutes a day to focus on your breath can help calm your nervous system and clear your mind. Other people, like Elaine, find relief from stress through nature. Elaine, 65, loves spending time in her garden. Whether it's watering her plants, pulling weeds, or simply sitting in her backyard, being surrounded by greenery helps her feel more grounded and peaceful. She says that gardening gives her a chance to slow down, breathe fresh air, and connect with something that's both calming and rewarding. There are countless ways to manage stress, and what works best for you might be different from what works for someone else. Some people find relief through physical activity, whether it's walking, swimming, or doing yoga, while others turn to creative outlets like painting, writing, or crafting. Spending time with loved ones, practicing mindfulness, or even enjoying a good book can also be wonderful ways to relieve stress. One important thing to remember is that it's okay to ask for help. If you find yourself feeling overwhelmed, don't hesitate to reach out to a friend, a family member, or a professional. Talking things out can help you gain perspective and feel more supported. Ultimately, managing stress is about finding the tools and practices that work best for you. It's not about avoiding stress completely. It's about learning how to navigate it in a way that keeps you feeling strong and resilient. So, if you've already developed healthy ways to cope, give yourself a pat on the back. If you're still working on it, know that it's a journey and every step forward counts. As we age, getting enough sleep becomes more important than ever. It's easy to underestimate just how much our bodies rely on rest to function properly. But the truth is, quality sleep is a cornerstone of good health. And if you're someone who is getting enough sleep, you're doing a huge favor to your physical and mental well-being. When you sleep well, your body has the chance to repair and recharge. During sleep, your brain processes information, consolidates memories, and cleans out waste products. Your immune system strengthens, and your body has the time it needs to heal. All of this is essential for staying healthy and feeling your best. Take Patricia, for example. She's 68 and has made sleep a priority in her life. She says that even though she's had her share of sleepless nights over the years, she's learned the importance of a good bedtime routine. She's turned her bedroom into a calming sanctuary, dim lighting, comfortable sheets, and a cup of herbal tea before bed. She tries to avoid screens in the hour leading up to sleep and makes sure to wind down with a good book or some light stretching. Patricia says this routine helps her feel relaxed, and as a result, she sleeps better and wakes up feeling more refreshed. Getting enough sleep isn't just about quantity, it's about quality too. Sometimes, it's not enough to just be in bed for 8 hours. Your sleep needs to be deep and restorative. If you're waking up multiple times during the night or feeling groggy in the morning, it might be worth looking at your sleep habits. Factors like stress, diet, and even the comfort of your mattress can all play a role in how well you sleep. Now, if you're someone who struggles with sleep, you're not alone. Many older adults face challenges with sleep, but there are small steps you can take to improve your sleep quality. Creating a consistent sleep schedule, where you go to bed and wake up at the same time every day, can help regulate your body's internal clock. Avoiding caffeine in the afternoon or evening, as well as making sure your bedroom is quiet and cool, can also promote better sleep. Another helpful tip is managing your expectations. Sleep needs can change as we get older, and sometimes we may need less sleep than we used to. But if you're finding that poor sleep is affecting your daily life, it's worth considering small lifestyle changes or talking to a healthcare provider about your concerns. The benefits of good sleep are vast. When you sleep well, you're more likely to have energy throughout the day, feel more emotionally balanced, and make healthier decisions. Sleep also helps improve memory, creativity, and focus. So whether you're reading a book, working on a hobby, or spending time with loved ones, you'll be more present and engaged. So if you're someone who is prioritizing sleep and getting enough of it, give yourself credit. If not, it's never too late to start making sleep a bigger priority. Your body will thank you, and you'll feel more energized and healthier for it.